Hey, moving on, Tuesday also marks the first day of free agency in the NFL, and that means a lot of movement for some Tri-County natives, like former Rock Hill Bearcat number 24 right there, Chris Hope, looking for his fourth team in his 12th season. Hope played for the Atlanta Falcons a year ago, along with ex-Fort Mill Yellow Jacket Vance Walker, who's also on the market, as well as a pair of former Cleveland Browns, Northwestern alum tight end Ben Watson, and Louisville's Lion King Sheldon Brown. We asked Sheldon about the prospects of playing close to home with the Carolina Panthers.
That would probably be the easiest transition for me and my family because, you know, I could obviously drive from work to practice and get to play in front of the home state. That really is where my career started.
The NFL has released the 2013 schedule, and that should have a lot of Tri-County Panthers fans excited. Carolina will open up at home September 8th against Seattle. The Seahawks coming in. Let's take a look at some other key games on the list. Week 2, they'll travel to Buffalo to face South Point alum Stephon Gilmore and the Bills. November 10th, Panthers visit defending NFC champion San Francisco 49ers. Prime-time exposure on Monday night when Tom Brady and the Pats come to Bank of America. And their final home game is December 22nd against the Saints. And the newest addition of that team is Ben Watson. The guys that get paid to hit. The Panthers open their preseason Friday night against the Chicago Bears at Bank of America Stadium. Spartanburg native DJ Moore, now with the Panthers, will face his old team. Kickoff is at 8 o'clock. And you can catch plenty of Tri-County players this weekend, like former Bearcat Chris Hope with the Lions, a battle of Trojans. Houston's Jonathan Joseph will line up against Minnesota's rookie wide receiver Cordell Patterson, and all that speed. That should be fun to watch. Another Trojan, Ben Watson, will make his debut with the New Orleans Saints. Former Stallion Stephon Gilmore going into his second season with the Buffalo Bills, and his high school teammate Devontae Holloman, fresh off of his touchdown interception for Dallas, will face Rock Hill's Phillip Adams. He's very good as well. And Fort Mill's Vance Walker, they're both with the Oakland Raiders. Carolina Panthers running back D'Angelo Williams restructured his contract to stay with the team. And finally, speaking of the Panthers, there was some entertainment at the night's game. A few Carolina Panthers took their hacks in the batting cage, and head coach Ron Rivera throwing knuckleballs in BP. New Panther linebacker Chase Blackburn cranked 3 home runs out of the stadium, so he's ready for baseball and for the new NFL season to come on as well. You know, for some young men, following in their father's footsteps is a rite of passage. One Rock Hill family is building their legacy through sports media relations. South Point Athletic Director Mike Drummond has been a figurehead of Stallion sports since the school's inception in 2006. There's another Drummond on the horizon, his son Steven, carving his niche in the family business.
Yeah, he mentioned early on that he wanted to get in the sports information side of it when he was in high school, so that's what it worked out for him.
Indeed it has. Steven, a Northwestern alum and University of South Carolina graduate, is the Assistant Director of Communications for the Carolina Panthers, and says his dad was a huge influence on his career choice.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my dad. He was working at Winthrop when we got the team. He introduced me to all these Panther people, and so he actually paved the way for me to be where I am today in media relations.
As the elder statesman with over 30 years experience, maybe Mike offered a suggestion or two to Steven.
I don't know if he got any tips from me, but I know he was around the game long enough, so he knows what goes on behind the scenes.
2 generations of Drummonds in sports administration. But hold on, there could be a third from either of Mike's grandkids, Haven or Brennan.
He wants to be next in line. He loves picking up the microphone and talking into it. And he's a clown. He likes entertaining, but we'll see. He's got about 15 more years to hone on into skills.
As we all know, Rock Hill is synonymous with football, so it's fitting. The new Sam's Club grand opening had a football theme, and that's Carolina Panther and former Gamecock Captain Mutterland. He was there to promote the event, mingling with little babies and all types of folks, having a good old time out there. And Panthers are playing good football after beating up on the Giants.